The way that I would describe hip-hop dance to someone who has never seen hip-hop is I probably wouldn't use words. I'd probably give them a little physical description, like there's some of this that happens, boom, boom, bam, bam, boom, boom, bam. There's a little bit of this, boom, what, yeah, boom, bam. There's some of this, boom, boom, you know, I mean, that would be like a rundown of like all the range of movements. Being a Muslim woman and being in the Twin Cities where there's a large Muslim community, those two worlds of hip-hop and Islam were like separated for me. And I really wanted to bring them together. Because I've been making these really fun dances and I was playing with, you know, different styles within hip-hop and creating work. But a lot of it didn't say anything. Making this piece for the joint project, Where Muslim Don't Panic, brought together my two worlds.
Frigid, frozen, Minnesota, chip on the shoulder, sick sleeping on a bougie sofa, unwanted visitor in a different culture, missing home and can't go, they civil warring. Listen, soldier, forget getting over, prison sit around the corner, homelessness even closer, kids with similar skin color still don't want you, spitting in culture, cause they've been here longer.
Visually, I knew that this image of us in the full abayas with niqab, which, you know, covers our face, was going to be very powerful for people to see. And from an artistic standpoint, very cool for popping. It looks really awesome when you pop in this outfit. And a lot of people said after they watched it, man, it looks like that movement belongs in this outfit, you know? I've been dancing my whole life since I was a little girl. I loved hip-hop from the beginning. And then I decided to pursue dance as a career. I went to the U of M and got my degree, a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. I went from just participating in hip-hop to really realizing the history behind it and the importance of me as a dancer involved in this culture to really pass that on. So anyone who's taken my class in the Twin Cities knows I always talk about history. The start of hip-hop was in the Bronx, New York, during the late 70s and early 80s. And it was really from the streets. It was from, you know, the people living in the Bronx, which it was a melting pot there. So you have a lot of different cultures influencing this dance. Hip-hop's not just a dance or just rap or just graffiti, it's the whole culture. So with each step that you do in hip-hop, you kind of carry on that spirit. During my time at the U of M, I learned these different concepts from these great teachers and just like how to take a movement phrase, you know, a string of movements and build upon them and turn them around for the audience and change the viewpoint of it. All of that helped me with hip-hop then because I knew how to take hip-hop and put it on a stage because that's always the hard part with hip-hop. It lives in the cypher, it lives in the club, it lives in that moment. So to take it onto a stage is very difficult because you take a little bit of its soul away. This is the most difficult thing in choreographing hip-hop is that you don't want to, you know, rob it of its like vitality, and yet in a way putting it on a stage like that does that. Being an educator, I've always been very, very focused on girls, you know, on like giving them self-esteem and helping them like be positive. You know, how do we take these little girls that are in 5th grade and they think being a hip hop dancer is shaking their booty and, you know what I mean, and like wearing little booty shorts and whatever. How do we like show them how to break dance, you know? How do we put them on to something else that's positive, get them excited about that, and how do we build their self-esteem and take it away from just being pretty, but take it to being intelligent and being able to say something, and what's your viewpoint? I still want to create more work that's personal, that has a message, that can communicate something powerful, that influences people, while being true to the roots of hip-hop dance. I always want to be true to that.
Nobody to blame, it's just how it goes.
Minnesota Original is made possible by the State Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.